Hello, this is Tic Tac, and today we are going to learn how to animate a object in Blender. So I'm going to be animating this cube, and we are going to be doing 250 frames of this animation. We're going to be rotating it, moving it, and scaling it. And down here, we've got the timeline. We will be doing 250 frames, and I'm going to start at frame 01, and then we will need to insert a keyframe so remember our the rotation, transform, and scale. So if we press I on the keyboard, here we will have location, rotation, scaling. So we want to do all of this for the beginning. You might not, but I will do. So we will do lock, rot, scale, this one, all of them. So I'm going to press this, and it will create this yellow line down here, and it's basically what is going to happen, how it will look. And then I might want to go to frame number 30, and I'll go on rotation, and I'll rotate it like this, so it will look like this from the camera if we press 0. And here I can press I, and I want the scaling, or I want the rotation of this cube here. So I want it rotated like this. Then I will go to frame 40, and I might want to scale this cube. So I might want to scale along this axis, and here, to make this kind of shape. So I'll go to O, and here I'll go I, and then scaling. So what we have now, if I press play, we rotate, and then we scale as well. So it rotates while scaling, because last time we saved the scale was here, and then it went here, so it's going to be scaling over 40 frames. And so now we can maybe move it, so I'll move it. So from 0 to 90, it will be getting moved. That's what I've decided. So I'll just move it along the X here, and then up here like this. Maybe so it will fit in the camera. And here I'll press I, and we'll do the location keyframe. And I might want to rescale it as well, so I'll just make it smaller. And here we would want, because we've moved it and scaled it on the same frame, if I press I, we want a lock scale. And now if we look at it, it should do this and then move. Good. And then what we might do is here we also might want lock rot scale, because we want to start rotating it from this point to 150 frames. So we want it to do a turn, and a turn like this. And then we go I, and rotation. And if we look what happens now, we'll do this and move, and then rotate. Good. So we've done that. And now, if we want it to move back to the beginning to get ready for repeating, if we go on frame 150, which is our last frame, and then go N, and we bring up the menu here, and we would want to reset all these values back to the default where we started, and we should be at the beginning. So, and then we press I and apply lock scale. And if we press play, it should do our animation, what we did. and then start going back to the beginning, how it started, and then it just repeats. So we've done our animation with moving, rotating, and scaling, and now we want to render this as like a file. So we can make a PNG or one of these formats, or we can make a movie if we want to of this cube doing the animation. If you want like a picture of this, then just press the render button and it renders, and it saves in the folder here in the output. So you choose your output type, and if we want a video, I can put JPEG, and then here's if you want it black and white or RGB, so colorful or grayscale, and then this is where your video will be located. Then up here we can choose our resolution, so I put 1080 px or 1080p video, and then our frame, and then we can press animation, and this will start rendering our animation. I put it as 24 frames per second. You can change this if you want to, because this might be like not so smooth. And then if we play render animation, we get this window and it shows us our animation. And we can change our frame rate as well. So like if we want 60 frames, we just press the animation button and it animates our cube. And this rendering process will, the speed, how long it takes, will be different depending on what processor you have, if it's quick or not. And if we press render, play, and we should get a window with our cube. And this is quicker. Why is this quicker now? Because our frame rate was 24 frames per second. So it took 1 second to do, I'll show you in the 3D view. So 24 frames to do this. And that took a second, these 24 frames. Now 60 frames take a second. So we do more in this space of time. Then this is 24 frames, so this is what it will do: first second, second second, third second, fourth second, and so on. And 60 frames will do first, second, third. So you might want different gaps between what's happening if you want higher frames per second. So I hope you enjoyed today's Blender tutorial. If you did, click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.